Hello gamers, hello. I'm just gonna quickly take a moment to set up the rest of the technical details. Okay, looks like I'm set up. Yeah. Okay, so today I want to continue on StarTech Industries. No, on Star Technology. I'm sorry. Mixing up my mod packs. That is not a good start. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue. We left off here last time. It was a week ago. I don't remember what we were doing. Seems like we wanted to build a coke oven for something. Yeah, alright. Coke oven time it is. I think we also wanted to do some... but we wanted to advance basically. And I've learned a bit more about the pack. I discovered there is some easy build mode by pressing Alt. Effortless building, look at that. And I fool, was building this all manually. But the times of manual labor are coming to an end soon, I hope. At least that's, I guess, the idea of this pack. And what we need for expansion is cobblestones. We have a drawer full of cobblestone that we can expand very nicely. I want also a chisel, so we don't build with raw cobblestone. It's a bit ugly, so ugly. Yeah, I don't want that. I want some nicer cobblestone. I'm not gonna smelt it, that takes too long, but yeah, so we want a chisel. Seems like here are still the bookmarks from my test world. Yeah, let's forget about these. Let's continue. Chisel. 1 iron, 1 stick. Seems pretty okay. We got some iron. Chisel is worth it, I think. It doesn't take durability. Can just chisel basically, limitless. What do we want to do? I'm a fan of these panels, and I guess we can have connected textures, and I think that looks pretty cool, right? Let's have a quick look at the others, but I'm not feeling them, right? That is kind of cool. I mean, it's cobblestone. We gotta be happy that we have options at least. Too much visual noise. Nah. No, I just like the simplicity of this, you know? Just pretty clean, gray, minimalist. Let's say that is very decadent. That is exactly what I don't want. That is too bright. I'm also a sucker for like dark gray stuff. Always dark mode, always very simple color schemes. Anyway. No. Maybe. But if we have a whole floor with that, I think it's too much going on again. No. Okay, I have decided I want this as connected chisel all. Alright. And with that we can, yeah, let's expand over here, I guess. Let's see. We can do floor. And look at that, that's amazing. That is so much better than whatever I was doing. So yeah, it is worth to learn what all the mods do that we have. So just like that, we have expanded our platform a bit. So yeah, that really helps with expanding. Because, I mean, you know, we're in a void world, and every bit of real estate we can get helps us. It just helps us. Full stop. And I think I just might want to take some more time and expand in all directions, actually. So let's just do that. Chisel some more and also expand in that direction. Now that we can do it. Yeah, that was really holding me back last episode, so... and luckily we have this automation, otherwise we would be... Because, I mean, you see, we are burning through this cobblestone very fast. So luckily we have it automated. And then we can start with the coke oven. It's gonna be important to have... Well, I don't think the charcoal is not so important. It's more important to have the what does it produce? The creosote. Creosote to make treated planks. And with that, I think the main use is for the big barrel and some and the farm, because we do not wanna farm manually as well. We wanna automate all the things. So, okay, looks a bit better. I think the rain is too loud, at least for me. Yeah. Okay, that is better. Okay, let's do the oven. I don't know where would be a good place. We need to... Maybe we are at a point where we need to think strategic. We need to think about where we place these big machines, right? So maybe we can expand the farming over here. So let's assume we move the trees a bit to over here. Then we want the coke oven to be next to where we farm the trees. So maybe around here is a good place. Yeah, let's place it here. So, yeah, now I'm, okay. I was still in the effortless building mode. I can click this and it gives me a guide. Well, for the coke oven it's very easy, but for later machines that is very useful. But I think for later machines we also have some tool that auto builds everything for us. Well, anyway, let's get building. Wow. Very skilled block placement. Competitive gaming, definitely. Coke oven any percent, done. Structure formed. Nice. So, do we have any more logs? No, okay, seems like we need to do some farming. Wow, okay, I'm really in control today. And I think these standard oak saplings were not very efficient. I want maybe to get some other tree types. For example, the dark oak, that is a very log dense tree. I think that would be quite cool to have. But first let's get a stack of wood. A stack of wood, get it in the coke oven, get that cooking because that takes a while, and then we can see about getting a different tree species. I think it's mostly about, what do we need to do? We need to sift something. Yeah, it's always the same. We need to sift something to get something we need. Do we have a stack? Yeah. Okay, let's get it in there. How did that get in there? Okay, maybe another chest or two might be good. We're gonna get a lot of items. Very impressive. Definitely All right. So, okay, let's review the storage system. Miscellaneous stuff. All right. Unprocessed resources. Processed resources and create. Maybe the create can live here. I mean, create doesn't need so many things. More advanced process stuff, I guess. So down here, building blocks, right? All right. Dark oak. Dark oak. Buy dirt. We need to sift dirt, I guess. That is, yeah. We got dirt? A bit. But dirt can... We can get a lot of dirt from gravel. We can make some gravel. Also we can... That's something I didn't do. We can automate, or at least semi-automate the crushing gears, crushing wheels with chutes. So let's do that. We also need a chest on the top. Just barely enough wood for that. All right. And then we can get gravel. Very slowly, but it will get there.
Coach Chip here, PhD in primitive progression mechanics, reporting for duty. First off, Posixtron, you're sitting on a gold mine of 49x charcoal. That's at least 3-8 furnace efficiency points right there. But I'm seeing a catastrophic oversight. No hydration sources in your hotbar. You're running on empty, and your early burner furnace performance is suffering. Now, let's talk strategy. You've got the coke oven bricks, but where's the structure? We need to get that large barrel quest knocked out ASAP. It's a tier 1 meta progression move. And don't even get me started on your lack of witch water. That's a 0% witch water efficiency rating, and it's costing you at least 2.5 slime per minute. Drop everything and run a quick hydration drill. Then, we're going to practice some tick-perfect campfire glassmaking, and remember, every second you're not processing sand and flint, you're losing at least 3 progression points per minute. Let's go, let's go.
All right, you heard the coach. Remember to hydrate, it's very important. Okay. Dirt acquisition is going quite smoothly. Dirt and gravel. Well, let's do one more round. God, I'm so scatterbrained. And what did I want to do with the dirt? The dirt was for sieving. We wanted to sieve the dirt to get dark oak saplings to be faster with the wood. Yes. Yes. Yeah, very good plan. Thanks. Thanks myself from the past for setting that up. And then, yeah, we have a lot to do still. A lot. We heard the coach. There is a lot of things still to do. So let's see what we get from the dirt here. We got some dark oak. Not enough. I think it needs to be 2 by 2. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Let's get that through. What did I put in here? What is that? Is it rooted dirt? Well, I didn't want to do that, but okay, bamboo. Sure, lots of useful stuff. Does it fit? Does everything fit? Yeah, okay. Cactus. Cactus is also very important. We want some cactus green later. Just gonna plant one here. There's no support. There's no support. Can I, with the effortless building, can I build under the cube I'm looking at? That would be very helpful. I can build up. I cannot build down. So for building down, we still need to do the waterfall technique, right? Well, here we go. And now in the building mode. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's try again. One cobblestone, another one. Put the sand, put the cactus. I mean, it's very important, but we don't need it quite yet, so it's fine. Now we can put here 4 together, and now we get one big tree that has a lot more logs than in the just a normal oak. And I think that saves a lot of time if we need to gather wood in the future. 38 and 1. I don't think that's too bad. Not too shabby. Okay, let's try again. How much? We're at 70, 80. So yeah, so we get around 40 logs per tree. And yeah, that is just way more efficient. So one more tree, then we can look at the actual progression. Very nice. Maybe that warrants a draw. For the logs, dark oak. Okay. Okay, time to strategize. What do we want to do? Okay, time to sleep, then to strategize. Maybe it stops the rain. Yeah, very nice. Where are we? What do we need to achieve now? Which water? Coke open. The farm. The farm would be very nice indeed. Create stuff. Alloys. We need bronze and brass for different things. We need, well, the end goal is to get right the electronic circuits. We need steel, we need red alloys, we need vacuum tubes, we need to make glass. There's a lot of things for us to do. Yeah, one thing we didn't do yet is we need to plant some wheat. We need the wheat because we want to build a kiln, not a steam, a normal kiln, and that kiln requires mud bricks, and mud bricks are made from packed mud, which requires wheat. So we definitely want to plant some. Luckily we got some dirt, so we can easily expand our farming section over here. So we're gonna lose it. Yeah, okay, we lost the dirt. That's okay. We still have plenty, and we don't have a hoe yet. So let's make one. Nope. We're just gonna plant it also for... Oh. And luckily the wheat is... it also gets the boost from us running around or twerking or whatever, so farming it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, so the developer really respects our time thanks to this mechanics, I would say. We don't need to wait for anything to grow, except the sugarcane and the cacti. Yes, that doesn't grow, but like other stuff, that is just so easy. So for the kiln, how many of these bricks do we need? We need 3 for the controller and 28, so we need 31 mud bricks. So we need 32 of these. So yeah, 32 wheat. Oh yeah, we got that. All right. Then the next order of business, mud. How do we get mud? Probably soaking in a barrel. That's a lot of manual work. Whoa. Soaking dirt in a barrel. Can we automate that? I don't think we're at the point yet. Hello, next Jörg. How's your day? Some manufacturing. Very nice. As just very nice. It's a chill Saturday. Did all the things I needed to do for today. Did my workout, did the cooking, cleaning, so the weekend is gonna be very chill. Now some time for Minecraft. I wanted to go skiing today, but when I saw that it's already everything is melting again, and everything is closed around me. So that was the only disappointing. Some computation stuff in... Would you care to elaborate? What do you mean exactly? Actually, I'm not so familiar with what you're talking about. HPCA, do we have it here as well? Alright, just your average supercomputer. Well, seems interesting, but I just never... Well, I guess I never got that far. Yeah, looks interesting. Yeah, that is way off. Set PM. Alright. Well, back here we are still playing with mud, so it's gonna take a while. Exactly, just getting there. Well, okay, this is not my first time, but it's the first time I'm really gonna try to be consistent about it and continue. I was playing a lot of what was it called? Yeah, something of that Monifactory, Nomifactory something of that tree or family of mod packs. But yeah, you know, it's always it's hard. Sometimes I don't have so much time. And when the mod pack sits for a while, and when I rather start over than trying to get into it again. So I guess let's just see how this one goes. Yeah, exactly. It takes some time. It's pretty hard to commit, but I'm trying because actually it's pretty fun as well. So yeah, that's great. So you got some friends that have time to play it regularly with you, or are you just playing on your own in the same server, or how do you coordinate? Do you just play whenever you want, or you figure out some dates? You have a fixed date and time.
Coach Chip here, PhD in primitive progression optimization. You're sitting on 39 flint and not making glass dust. That's like having a stack of diamonds and crafting wooden pickaxes. Hydrate and get grinding, literally. Also, 18 inventory slots used. You're playing inventory Tetris out here. Clean it up, or your early progression pace is gonna tank.
Okay, that's, yeah, cool. Okay, hydration break. Very good. Always remember to drink something. So as for the mud, I just decided I'm gonna handcraft these 32 muds. It is not too bad, I hope. Because I don't think we have anything for generating water. We would need lead for the aqueous accumulator. I don't have that yet. Where would we get that from? Lead would be... Lead would be from... Wait. Where would we get the lead from? Okay, I don't even know. They changed a lot. Well, okay, I'm not really keeping up with that pack. But it was the one I started with as well. So, what did they change? Or I guess a lot. So maybe it's too much to summarize. A lot in capital letters. I see. So much stuff could change. Okay, wait. Now you got me interested. What is changed here? Oh, where 11 days ago. Okay, where Unhide Blitz mode, fix better dynamo placement, switch GregTech recipes for A2 processors off of solder. Okay, changing recipes. Let NM, no idea, use flux gem recipes for QFlux. Okay, this could as well be another language. Reduce fuel consumption for Cryolobus smelting. Jesus, okay. I'm clearly completely out of the loop. 0.13. Okay. Alright, let's see. The big 0. Okay, there's a big PR. I guess that just summarizes it. Do I... 109. Alright. Yeah, okay, this certainly seems like a lot. A lot of things. Okay, pretty cool. It's raining again. Wow. So did you start a new world or did you just update? Could you just update the world? So is it compatible with the versions before? Yeah, I can imagine. I see. And so would you say it's better now? Or is it, I don't know, if you want to do a quick review, if you would say it's better or not. Right, I see. And this, so it yeah, I guess people that play GregTech are kind of people that also can do custom scripts and stuff like that, right? So no problem. So would you care to, like, for example, what didn't you like that they changed? I mean, I just read over these things, but I have no idea. I have no idea what they were talking about. Okay. I actually, yeah, I remember Microminers, but what did Nuclearcraft do? Or like, what could you do with it? Also resource generation, or? Yeah, I see. Well, I mean, that mod pack in particular, it had a lot of history, so I don't even know who are the current people maintaining that one, and is there any drama around it, and all that kind of stuff is like what is it? It's a remix of a remix of a remix of a continuation of a fork of a GregTech mod pack. So, but I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. There's still someone maintaining something. Right, mud bricks, some iron rods, some... Okay. I'm continuing on the kiln to get some glass and wrought iron a bit better than from the campfire. A bit more organized, I guess. Do we have a file? Yes. Then we need wood planks. Okay, that's not too bad. Did it give... Ah, we need them for circuit boards anyway, I think. So, kiln, bricks, and we're missing something on the top, I think. What else was in here? Ah, we need jungle wood. Okay, jungle wood we get from a jungle sapling. Okay, we were lucky enough, but we didn't get enough. Jungle saplings, they also grow only in a 4x4 pattern, I think. Ah, no, it works. All right. Okay, let's strip these. And it's not jungle log, it's... Wait. Stripped jungle wood. It's not logs, it's wood. Yeah, it's crazy. Once you know a bit more about the progression, it goes a lot better. Oh, 4:3 ratio, of course. But still, for the first run, it seems like you got pretty far with your friend as well, so far. Okay, and I think that is everything we need for the kiln. Look, I mean, yeah, sounds like a good progression with your friend, honestly. So what's the plan after that? What's the plan after you're gonna finish soon with your friend, right? Or how much content is still on the Nomi Factory or Moni Factory? Sorry, you know, your mod pack. Soon. All right, I see. Nice. Probably another 200 hours. Okay, so you still have some time to think about plans for afterwards. Okay, I need a campfire. That's the last thing. Campfire. I don't have sticks. I do. Ah. GregTech Odyssey. No, I didn't. No, I've never heard of that one. in particular. Chinese GregTech pack. I mean, some stuff with the GregTech can get pretty ridiculous, like Terra Firma Greg and stuff. So what GregTech Odyssey? Let's again see. All right, there it is. It looks very niche, right? Is 300 stars on GitHub. GregTech Odyssey. We have a website. How to play. All right. What is this? Select interface language. English. Alright, yeah, cookies. Okay, seems... Okay, I did something wrong here, I guess. Would you care to translate? Please confirm that you understand. Okay, so I did something wrong. I agree. Down here. GregTech Odyssey is a technology-focused Gray integration package with extreme performance optimization dedicated to providing players with diverse, challenging experiences. It includes complex and interesting custom machine mechanisms as well as functional rooms. What do we mean? Like clean rooms or stuff? We bring significant production improvements. Also magic utility optimization. Okay. GTO Core not only includes...
Coach Chip here.
Yes.
PhD in primitive progression optimization. You're sitting on 64x cobblestone pulverized connecting. That's rookie inventory management. Stack efficiency is down by 37.8%. You're leaving free slots on the table. And don't even get me started on your tool redundancy. 2 iron hammers. That's a 200 ick move if you're trying to lose. Hydrate and consolidate, or you're gonna be stuck in the Stone Age forever. Also, no glass yet. You're basically playing Minecraft on hardcore mode with a blindfold. Get on that Glassworks quest ASAP, or your tech progression is gonna be slower than a witch water barrel recipe.
Reuses, okay. How did your friend find this? I mean, okay, it looks cool. Modular space station. Oh, that is... Okay, space stations are pretty good. Giant buildings, yes. 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 Little sun. Start playing. Okay, that looks... That also looks pretty cool. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bookmark that for later. Okay. Back to the problems at hand. But again, sadly, I don't have the time to play these packs. I don't know why I'm even bookmarking this, but well, I think at least I'm gonna be out of work at the end of the year, so when I have a bit of time on my hand, I guess. So that's the upside on that. All right, I'm missing cobblestone. Okay, just gonna, I guess, I mean, we could share the coke oven. I don't know how this will scale. How much coke oven do we really need? And we will have some better versions hopefully soonish. Well, wall sharing would be to the side, I think. So just gonna put the kiln to the back. So how does it look? 3 by 3 basically. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, that makes cool sound. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Just gonna build it when we will have access to glass. Okay, the only thing is it's so far away from my stuff. That is never a good idea to have the machines far away from your materials. Well, it is what it is. Structure formed. Very nice. So we can put in some iron. Get some wrought iron cooking. Then have a look at our next tasks. So the kiln, it was not even a task, right? Really? Kiln. I know I collected it already. Okay. So wait, you started already the GregTech Odyssey? I thought only your friends start. So you also played. So you have 2 friends, right? 2 different friends for the GregTech stuff. One is with the Odyssey, one is Monifactory with you. But you played with both friends already on the different mod packs. Just because you said that you should have started on easy mode, or you're talking about the the Monifactory one? Okay. Yeah, okay, I understand. You need to put some priorities. So which water? Which water would be pretty nice, but we don't. I don't think we. Yes, we need a black stone for the lead. Exactly, you need to spend your hours wisely, right? Which water? That is what we need. Which water? Is water with the mycelium. Surely, yeah. Look, we got that. And I want to put the right recipe. I don't want to lose the mycelium. Soaking. Okay, soaking. That is wrong. Transformation. Okay. And we just want to make 1 soul sand to get 1 haunted campfire. I think it's called. No, of course not. Campfire. To get a soul campfire. And with that we can bulk haunt more sand and get more soul sand. So salt sand, we can just soak sand in the barrel. Do we have? Nope. So let's take some gravel to the grinders. And then we need to upgrade this create stuff. That is too slow. That is definitely too slow. Doesn't have enough power. Actually shameful. Shameful performance here. You got some sand for me? No. Look at that. Look at that speed. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah? No. 16 gravel, 16, 32. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Please. I got some calls today. Okay, nice. We got some sand. Now we can, and this time it's not transformation, it's soaking. Right? Yeah. Soul sand. Soul campfire. Then we need another fan to get some, but okay, in theory, with that we can get more soul sand if we wanted to. And I didn't get the quest. Well, that's okay. Let's get one more bucket of witch water. Because really these coins, they're very valuable. So I wanna take them all. I'm gonna take everything I can get. So, witch water. Yes. Come on, claim it. Soul sand. I guess since we have the witch water, we can also make one more soul sand this way. For another coin. Very nice. Blackstone we get by haunting cobblestone. But before I do that, I want to upgrade this the power. I want to upgrade to big water wheels and increase the speed. And luckily, so basically all it requires is some wood. Yeah, just get some wood. Didn't I have? I put them in a drawer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay. Ow. Large water wheels. And also this whole thing needs some redesign. I need more space. So I'm gonna move everything a bit to the back as well. Then yeah, let's see what we get. Terrible. So, and if I vein mine, nice, very good cleanup, thanks. So, and actually I got some calls and the messages. I think I need to stop for today. Sadly, I was hoping I could go on for a bit longer. Yeah, but also it was sadly very short, right? Just 1 hour. But I hope next time I have some more time. I can upgrade the create. Always create stuff. That is very important in the early game. So especially the grinding is so important, but the grinding doesn't take ages. So we can get to resources faster. And when we make good use of the kiln, I hope, with the glass and the wrought iron. Well, thanks for sticking around anyway. Very short stream. You know, sometimes life gives you surprises. So have a good weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching. Yeah, bye next Jörg. Yeah, you too.